Hey, how you doing? This is take 2 of this because the first one I didn't have the microphone on. I should actually. I'm just gonna record it. And also I cropped like half my head off. So take 2. The intention behind this is just to do like a monthly check-in for documentation of where I'm at, and also to give those who are interested a bit more of a intimate insight into where I'm at, what I'm doing, what you can expect from me, and yeah. For the month is releasing Thank You, and thank you to all of you who have streamed it. It is my highest performing song, though it is, yeah, it's funny, like when I used to just be a music consumer and look at stream numbers and monthly listeners, and where I set the bar for if someone was good or not was sadly a lot higher than where I'm at. But yeah, I don't know, I have a lot of belief in the fact that things compound over time, and I'm just starting from the bottom, and I really enjoy the journey, and it's only going to grow, so that's exciting. Recently is music release and promotion. I for a long time thought that if I just wrote more and more songs, eventually I'd write a good song, I'd put it out and everyone would love it and it'd do super well. But once a song's like written, it has to be produced, and then you produce the song, and then that's just the start of getting it in front of people and, you know, getting people to listen to it. So that's something I've been learning about. Unfortunately, I've been enjoying it. In the future, I think I'll build a bit of a team and allow other people who are really good at a number of other tasks that I'm trying to do to do that and build it together. For now, though, I'm just trying to, you know, like at least get a little bit of an insight into how things work, so that I know who to bring on board and what I want them to provide. I've also been crafting a bit of a why, other than I love playing music and it's fulfilling getting better and people clap for me when I do the thing. Don't get me wrong, I really enjoy those things. My why is a bit bigger than that, and it's that when I left school, I had been, you know, like playing music for 6+ hours a day, and when I was asked, what are you going to do when you leave school? And I said, I want to play music. I was told that's not a viable option, it's not realistic. But was shown no resistance to going into any other profession where, like, how was I supposed to succeed in anything else when I wasn't passionate about it? Only to like 5 years after that point, and having been like pretty unfulfilled and never sort of sticking to anything, coming back to music, and then it was like finally things clicked and I had a lot more fulfillment and had a lot more success, if it's to be regarded in a financial sense, from doing music than anything else I'd done prior to that. That's sort of the why I've been crafting and like thinking a lot about, is if I can be an example for someone else who maybe is leaving school or at a point in their life where they want to, you know, they have a dream, whether that be music or not, and they don't necessarily have people in their corner telling them to give it a crack. If they are able to look at me and see that I am doing my best to live authentically and follow my dreams, that can hopefully inspire them to do the same. TikTok. I never thought I'd say that. Not necessarily TikTok, but like social media in general. I don't know, I just found it a headache for a long time, and I would plan out like how to do it, and with that came like pressure, and then I'd spend all this time putting this thing together and it would perform very poorly, and that was disheartening and made me wonder why I would give attention to it. Recently though, here's a dog. Recently though, I came across a bit of content and this person was talking about shit posting is what they called it, and that is basically just whip out the phone and just capture little moments and then have a look later and be like, yeah, that's cool, and put it out. Oh my God. And that's allowed me to, post a lot more without any pressure and actually enjoy it. So thank you to whoever made that piece of content about the shit posting. Very valuable. Is to release in the sheets and implement all of that I've learned from the thank you release, and then kind of release it with a bit of momentum, because the time between my releases will be shorter than what it has previously been with songs like Kryptonite and Make It Better. I've moved to the Gold Coast during the weeks, so I'm still up in Noosa, on the weekends playing gigs. I have moved into a place with my brother down here and a couple other people from New Zealand. Shouts out to them. They have a business called The Chili Bin and also another one called Soul Ray. Check them out. And my brother is running Brotherhood Gold Coast, also check them out. Love Noosa, still do. Oh my God, bush turkey. I have loved Noosa and still do, and so I didn't really want to leave, and then I was just, oh my God, came down for the Brotherhood Ball and performed at that and just had a great time, and I think there's a bit more expansion here, but I didn't want to say goodbye to Noosa. I've been really fortunate in having some cheaper rent there, and so on my drive back up I thought, ooh, why don't I do both? Yeah, not need to say goodbye to something that I'm still loving, whilst being able to expand. So that's exciting. If you're on the Gold Coast and would like to connect, please reach out, or if you have any suggestions for venues as I look to expand my clientele, or other artists or anything like that, please send it through. I'd love to hear it. First one is like stream my music, share it with your friends, interact with my content, and let me know what you like, what you don't like. If you see a piece of content that you think is really good and think I could imitate or draw some inspiration from, please send that through to me as well. Websites like Triple J Unearthed, you can go leave reviews on my music there. Please keep them kind. I mean, I don't know too much about the platform, but I know that some artists have been discovered on platforms like that, like Triple J Unearthed. Another one is Bandcamp. That song In the Sheets, that's going to be out on 29th of August, which all these things are in the link in my Instagram bio and on my link tree, which should be on a lot of my bios on platforms. And give it a listen. And you can also buy the song for $2.25 or more if you would like. And why would you do that? I don't know, you want to support me. Making money from streaming is a tough road. Some artists like make a living off Bandcamp and stuff like that. I don't know, I'm just putting it there, do what you want with it. But if you do, thank you so much. Anyway, that is all for now. This has been my July recap. There'll be more to come. Hopefully in future they should get better as I do more of them. Hopefully implement a bit of B-roll, a bit of BTS and all that good stuff. But anyway, thank you so much for being here. And August, let's go. Gold Coast, let's go. Noosa, let's go. And keep streaming my music, please. And love you all a lot. So take care. See you soon.